My name is Christina Bianca Lucia Monachino.
My name is Alessia Hughes, and I am the choreographer for this year's show, Pippin. I am Brianna Unger, and I'm the stage manager for Pippin this year.
My name is Cordell Lewis, and I am the Vice President of External Affairs for McMaster Musical Theatre for the second year in a row now.
I want to say I'm most like Fastrada, but not in the snaky kind of way that she is. She's very sure of herself, and she loves to be on stage, and she loves to be the center of attention, which like I do sometimes.
I think I'm most like the duck because he just kind of pops up out of nowhere and has a very significant role in the show.
I think that I am most like Bertha because she's the oldest one at the party.
So as weird as this sounds, my favorite part of any musical theater as well as just any theater process is actually auditions. As much as people hate auditions, like I love auditions, I love auditioning. Picking songs for a role, trying to put myself into a character with like limited resources, because obviously you don't have the score, you don't have like your materials or anything, and then trying to present yourself to like a selection of people as that character. I don't know, it's just my favorite thing to do.
My favorite part of the process of musical theater is the day before the show starts and everybody's like, this isn't happening, and freaking out because something horrible has happened, but then somehow, some way, it all just comes together so much better than you thought it would and so much better than it was before. And it happens in every show, so.
Tech Week, because that's when everything comes together and we get to see what we've done in the last 6 weeks really come along, and we get to put on a show.
So when I was in the 4th grade, we did this fun little production. I don't even know like where it's from or who wrote it, but it was like of like this small Inuit village, and it was like a brother and sister going on an adventure through like none of it or something. And in one scene I had to kick the abominable snowman because he was like trying to stop us from like going further, and then I'm supposed to like kick him in the shins and we ran. But like, as many a 4th grader of my generation, I was obsessed with Heelys, and so I decided to wear my Heelys on stage during this production. And so when I went to go kick the abominable snowman, I instead just totally wiped out on stage, and like everyone laughed and like thought it was a part of the production, but like inside I was just dying. And so that's my fun theater story.
So I was part of the crew for a youth group production of Oliver, and because they're children, they can't move anything physically, so we had to have 17 stagehands at least to get everything to work properly. And because they were parent volunteers, we didn't have the same 17 every show. So we had to talk the crew into doing the show every time, and it was a disaster because we had to meet before every single transition and tell every single person what they were going to move, despite them never seeing the show and having no idea what set pieces they needed to move. And also for Oliver, my brother got stuck behind a set piece, and he had to be on stage for 10 minutes behind the set because he didn't get out in time. So that's my favorite theater memory, being part of a 17-person crew that changed every night.
So this one time when I was in high school, I was working on a production of Jesus Christ Superstar, and I played an apostle, and it was really, really fun. There was lots of dancing and also many balconies. And one day, in the middle of a performance, our third last performance, I fell down the balcony stairs and I broke my toes and really messed up my foot, but it was like probably 20 minutes before intermission, so I just like continued to dance on through. And then I went to the doctor the next day, and the doctor was like, yo, Christina, Bianca Lucia Monachino, your toes are broken. And I was like, no, they can't be broken. I have two more shows to do. And they're like, no, they're totally broken. But the show must go on, so I half danced on one foot for the rest of the show. It was really fun. It's really nice.
Oh my god, that was good.